Welcome back to my channel, Know and Awaken Your Soul's Unlimited Potential. I'm your host, Eva, and I am so happy to have you here with me. And today I want to talk about a topic again that's really near and dear to me, and that's the topic of unity. And to be honest, it really concerns me to see the level of, I want to say, this unity that's still in the world as it is right now. It's like one group versus the other group, politically, religiously. Think about all, even ideologically, right? There is so much disunity amongst us, and I know disunity never solves anything, right? But the thing that really hit me hard is that how can we hope to see a better humanity? How can we hope to have a better representation of who we are, of love and compassion, if at all, even within ourselves and even the family unit or even with the people around us, we don't actually exemplify those kind of characteristics. We don't give love and compassion to the people around us. How can we hope to see that demonstrated in humanity if within us you can look at your mother, your brother, your sister and have hatred for them, and have lack of forgiveness and have judgment for your fellow brother and sister? And not only talking about family ties or whatever, anyone around you. How can we hope for better humanity if you walk around in the streets and all you see is just judgment for maybe other people who are not you, who don't think like you, who don't dress like you, who don't act like you? How can we hope for a better humanity that's united if at all we still embody those kind of mindsets, those kind of belief systems within ourselves? So it takes me back to something that I've said over and over again on my channel, and that's that everything, if we want to shift the world, it has to come from us as individuals and us holding ourselves accountable. It's not looking to other people to make the change or be something else in order for us to join the vibe or whatever. It's for us to be different and inspiring others to be the same, just from our own, the kind of example that we set out for others, right? So it always starts with you. Really sit down and examine yourself. Am I being loving and compassionate even with the people around me? Am I being forgiving? Am I operating from a place of non-judgment even with the people around me who don't hold the same kind of views, politically, ideologically, religiously, right? Am I still able to look at this other person and still see them as part of me, even though we're different, on the physical sense, right? All these stories, let me tell you, honestly, you don't get to carry this aspects of yourself that you hold on so much to and the physical world, your identity, your gender, your race, your religion, your religious beliefs, your ideological beliefs, your political beliefs. You don't get to carry that when you transition to the spirit world, right? When you die, you are going to leave all of that behind, all these things that you're holding on to as your identity, which is not really who you are. So who are you really? And that is who I want you to connect with, because your soul will never look at another person and judge. Your soul will always come from a place of love and compassion for yourself and for other people, because it recognizes that, hey, you're part of this experience and you matter just the same way that I matter, right? Your soul does not see this one is above me or this is below me just because maybe this one has more money in the bank account. Your soul just sees equality and sees the same kind of experiences, whatever it is, right? The same right that I have to exist, you have the same right to exist with your own beliefs, with your own perspective. So really, what I'm calling for in 2024 is more unity amongst us. Let's not be tricked to have this kind of mindset of it's you versus them. If you believe in this, then you are not my friend and you're not my kind of people. I do get the whole thing that we want to be around people that vibe with us, that resonate with that kind of beliefs, and that's completely okay. You can do that, that's completely okay, right? But can you also coexist? You don't necessarily have to be buddy kind of friends, but can you coexist with another person who holds a different belief from you, right? Can you still look at them as a human being and not less just because they think differently than you do? That's what I want to talk to you about today. Always coming back to yourself and that relationship you have with yourself and holding yourself accountable to be a better human being. There's actually this beautiful experiment. I watched a documentary quite recently called The Field, and this is like a collaboration from different individuals. But and I'll post actually a link to that documentary down below for you to actually see what humanity is capable of if we were all united. Okay, so in this video or in this documentary, they highlight certain experiments that they've been doing, and measuring scientifically, right? And one of those experiments is just to see the connection between different things. So what they did is that they took a bottle of water, just a normal bottle of water, put it, I think it was in a different country or even continent. I really have to verify that, right? But it was in a different place. And then they took a certain group of people, a whole different place, right? And the only thing that these people had to do was just vibrate or think or meditate on the feelings of love and compassion and all of that, and then send all these feelings to this particular bottle of water that's located in a different location from them, right? And they did that, and the scientists could actually measure that the time that they were sending those vibes, they were collectively sending the vibes of love and compassion and all of that to this particular bottle of water. There was actually a change in that water, like something shifted in the molecules of that water. And that just blew me away, thinking that what can we actually do with that kind of power? And we all have that potential, right? If you could all unite and just send love and compassion out into the world. First of all, to those areas that are struggling, because maybe you might be feeling powerless right now, right? I mean, we can't wake up and hope. We hope, yes, for the wars and the endless suffering to end, but really sometimes you might feel powerless to try and effect any kind of change. But really, the kind of power that you have is already within you, and you can actually tap into that, and it will help in such a huge way. So if these people could actually effect a bottle of water that was located in a whole different place, and actually just send it love and compassion and have those molecules affected, what if we could all collectively send those feelings of love and compassion out into the world to those people who are struggling to embody that for themselves, to those people who are warring between themselves, to the places where there's so much chaos? Like, do you really think that something will not shift if we all united in that? And that just brings it back to why unity is so important. So yes, you might be feeling powerless in your state right now to change anything in the world. But if you start embodying those feelings within you and sending that vibration, first of all, to the people who are around you, which will in turn have now a ripple effect, because it will spread all around your community and all of that. Just aim to be a better person going forward. And that's how we change the world. If at all you won't even try this, you can actually go into this meditative state and send love and compassion out to those areas that are struggling. And I'm sure, like, if many of us did this, I want to say 100% sure, like, something will shift. Something will have to shift. And I'm saying this from personal experience, right? I think I've spoken about this in a couple of videos where I shared that I was really struggling in my previous employment, right? There was a lot of, I want to say, chaos, or people I didn't get along with in that environment, and there were arguments and people not getting along and all of that. And I honestly felt powerless because there were no people that I could actually confront. So do you know what I actually did? I chose to actually just send feelings of love and compassion, just energetically. No physical interaction, no physical confrontation with these people, just forgiving them and sending them love and all of that. And do you know, like, literally the relationship between me and these people changed without me having to do anything. All of a sudden, all the chaos that was within us, it just magically evaporated. So if I'm able to actually effect that kind of change with the people around me, people I don't generally or I didn't used to get along with, think about what you can do for yourself in your own life. If you choose to actually embody this going forward, you can actually effect a lot of change. And I want to recruit as many people as possible to unite in this. Really tap into these feelings of love and compassion daily, weekly, it does not matter. And really embody that. And trust me, the more of us who are doing that, the more we're going to see the world around us change. That is my call, and that is my hope for humanity. And I totally believe it's possible. Okay, I'll leave a link to that video, that documentary, powerful documentary. I'm gonna leave a link to that. in the description box, so make sure you check it out and just see what people have been doing all around, because trust me, it will shock you and open your mind in such a beautiful way. Sending you so much love, and I hope you resonate with everything I've shared today. Comment down below with your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel and maybe you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and also click on the notification bell that's next to the subscribe button, so that you don't miss out on any content I share out here. And to say thank you so much for tuning in, I prepared a beautiful meditation just to help you, especially in this year, tap into those feelings of calmness, of bliss within you, so that we can actually start changing the world around us by embodying these feelings within us, right? So this powerful quantum flow meditation just takes a couple of minutes, not too long. Just tap into that on a daily basis, and you'll start seeing the world around you, within yourself first of all, and the world around you change. So if you're curious about this and you want a free access to this meditation, you can check out the link down below in the description box. Just share your details and you'll get a copy of the meditation in your inbox. And as always, I end my video by sharing how I can actually help you embody this higher and better version of yourself going forward, and really make 2024 the best year of your life. So I do work with two modalities. I work with one called soul realignment, which is based on working with the Akashic records, which actually helps you identify your true soul identity. Who are you really? Who is your soul? Who were you created to be? What gifts were you given that you're supposed to leverage to create a better human experience? So many people have forgotten or lost a sense of who they are, because they've let the society influence them on who they need to be, and they've lost that connection in themselves. And when you lose that connection with your true self, you just create more chaos around you, from your health, your finances, your relationships, all around you. Everything will be affected. So if you want to connect with your real self, identify your true soul gifts that you're supposed to actually tap into on a daily basis to create a better experience for yourself. If you actually want to know how to better show up in the world as the most authentic version of you, right? You can do that with the soul realignment reading. The second thing is that you get to clear all this negative choices, negative karma that you've embodied within your soul blueprint, both in your past life and in your current lifetime, from the negative choices that you've been making in your life right now. So many people have no awareness of the mistakes that they've made in their past lives, and even currently, that keep on attracting the same set of circumstances, the same kind of painful experiences over and over again, in an attempt for them to grow and evolve from that. Without that awareness of how you've been showing up as a negative version of you, you keep on making the same mistakes. So if you're curious about what choices you made in your past life, if you want to identify your soul story, and then now after doing that, being aware, you actually get to clear all this negative karma from your blueprint, meaning that the kind of people and the kind of experiences that you'll have going forward will be better, and all depending on you and the kind of choices that you make. But now with the awareness of how you're supposed to be showing up in the world, of course, it will also mean that different areas of your life and different experiences will be better going forward. So if you want to heal in this powerful way, energetically, and really embody your highest and best potential, you can check out the soul realignment reading down below. Book a session with me, or if you have more questions, you can go ahead and book a discovery call with me and ask any questions that you have of me. Or if this is better for you, you can connect with me on Facebook or Instagram and message me and ask any question, and I'll always be happy to answer you. The second modality I work with is called quantum flow. So quantum flow is all about rewiring your nervous system, clearing the trauma, the emotional wounds that are still embodied within your nervous system, within your unconscious mind, that are still affecting how you show up in the world. So here's the thing. Have you ever had an overblown reaction to just tiny trigger? The reason for that is because when you're triggered like this, it normally touches on the trauma that you've experienced all through your life, all the way from your birth, all the way from your mother's womb. Like, if you've encountered this kind of trauma and it's stored within your body, the minute someone just triggers you and it touches on that trauma, that's how you end up having overblown reaction to such small triggers. And you kind of feel like you're lost emotionally, mentally, physically, energetically, all of that. If you want to clear all this trauma, clear all these blockages within your system, get the energy flowing again, get you tapping into your highest potential, potential and highest well-being, right, in your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic being, you can check out the quantum flow session down below and book a session with me, or you can go ahead and book a discovery call, or go ahead and connect with me on Facebook or Instagram if you have more questions for me. I'm always happy to connect with you, and I hope I will see you on the other side someday and just help you heal in this beautiful way. Make sure again that you subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Sending you so much love, and I hope I will see you on the next video, right? Bye for now.